stand. So this is going to be one of my quick lessons for you dads out there of how to get a meal in your crock pot before you go to work. Or you can make it up the night before, put it in a baggie, or put it in here, put oil over it, put it in the fridge, take it out, put it in the crock pot, and let it go. Because this does come out. All right. So I've got a chuck roast going. I got it for at Aldi's for $6.56. Now this will work great for husband and I, 2 people with leftovers. All right. So I already seasoned the bottom. In the pan is just vegetable oil because we had an incident with my olive oil. Somehow the container got put on top of the refrigerator, spilled all over up there. I have no clue how long it's been there. So I just put on some parsley flakes. I got some Canadian steak seasoning. All my seasonings you can get at Gordon Food Store, if there's one nearby. Otherwise, I don't know what to tell you. Make your own. Garlic, salt. And when I'm cooking, and I have a recipe, I try to put the ingredients up on top of the stove so I don't forget what I want to put in there. A little bit of cracked pepper. Now, pepper and beef are friends. They are buddies. Black pepper, oh yeah, it makes the flavor. That's just granulated garlic. Now, let's say you didn't put it in the slow cook. Now you could have keep it right here in this crock pot or this cast iron pan here, and you could brown it really good. You have to brown your meat. Browning your meat makes flavor. Okay. All right. Go over there close by so you can see what I did. See? Hope that looks good. I think it does. All right, let's turn it and see how we look, huh? Well, girl, like a chicken with my head cut off today. Usually, because we're just browning it, we're not cooking it. See how that looks? Pretty. We're searing it good and brown. Don't burn it. Just brown it. I'll try to put you back up here. Okay. Can you still see me? I don't care if you see me. I just want you to be able to see what I'm doing here. Put you down just a little. All right. So in that pot, I got some Himalayan salt that I got at the dollar store. I'm going to put that on there. So I have some celery that I cut up, just a couple slices. Just chop a rough chop on it because it will kind of disintegrate in there. Sorry about that. William wants to be heard. Oh, Willie, you want to be heard. I'm going to throw that in the pan because I want these to add flavor. Now, I already peeled all this stuff. I'm not letting you know Tupperware might be coming out with a new product that you put your peelings in to go to your multiplier or whatever with. They may or not. This clips onto your counter or your drawer here while you don't. I don't know. It doesn't work in my kitchen. The bowl does, but not in my stuff. So, just throwing that up there. All right. Let's get these onions in there. I picked a red onion and a white onion. And you're just going to slice these. Get your fingers out of the way. You're not dicing them with your onion. You're not dicing them. You're just slicing them. Why? Because it's going to disintegrate in the onion. This all adds flour. You're building a flour base. Always before you cook that meat, make sure you smell it. And it has no stinky smells, and it smells like a piece of meat, then you're in. You know? Thought I should throw that in there. All right. It's smelling good in Angie's house. See that little brown? We're just going to slice that right on there. See, I like that container for scraps, but you know, brown. Get these sliced in there. Remember how I told you how to hold your knife so you don't slice your fingers off? Work on those knife skills. You got to teach your kids how to do this. Oh, that's so wonderful. All right, I have a tomato that has some bad spots in it. Guess what I'm going to do? It is pre-washed. There's no bad spot there. So that goes in there. See how easy that was to deal with that? Now, with tomato and beef goes good together too. I don't know if you know. My knife is not good for this one. This will work right down to nothing. Don't worry about, all right. I'm going to get a different knife because that's just irritating me. Serrated knife works best for tomatoes. Just saying. And Tupperware does have that. That's my Tupperware knife, but that's my all-purpose knife. I'm just going to kind of jump those up a little. Make it easier on myself. Tomato, the acids in the tomatoes just make your roast. Nobody will even know it's in there. It just enhances the flavor on it. And then slide that in the sink. All right, let's check on our roaster here. Oh, I got it. All right. Now I am going to be flavoring them onions up here real quick. Right now I'm just worrying about browning that roast a little. And that roast, juices from the roast is adding a really good flavor in here. Now what also we're going to do is I've got these little potatoes that I got at Aldi's for like a couple bucks. So I rinsed them up really good in the sink, rubbed them like that because they're in a net. Look at that. Nice, huh? Mushrooms. How do you clean a mushroom? You check for dirt. And if you see any, you wipe it off. Cut part of that off. You don't have to, but that's not looking that great. And slice it. I'm going to have to sharpen that knife. Throw it in. That's how you clean mushrooms. If you see dirt, you see that bottom don't look bad, but guess what? It's all going in. It's going down in the pot. No, that piece didn't look great. See, there's dirt. Brush it off. Sometimes those bottoms are woody too, so. You want to cut big chunks because they're going to go down to nothing, so. See what I mean by woody, that part? All right. So wait till you impress yourself with the way this is going to taste when you get home. You can put it on a low heat if you're going to be working 12 hours. Put it on a low. You're going to be working See how that dirt comes right off there? Because you don't want to run it in the water because it will, mushrooms are water, water-based. Put it on low. It's almost 2 o'clock now, so I'm going to put mine on high so that it's done by 5, 6 o'clock tonight. All right. See how fast and easy that was? Now you could do this the night before and put everything in there like I said earlier, or not. All right, for the garlic. Gosh, I wonder why my knives aren't here. I take the peel and I just kind of brush off as much as the big peel I can get. Off of there. I don't, because I'm just adding flavor. Now, the more you break up a garlic, the more enhanced the garlic flavor is going to be in there. Okay, that looks good. Put that on its side. Put her down. Then I take the peel off of here. Best I can. And I just throw all that in the pot. Why am I doing it that way? Okay, the peel, you ain't even going to know what's in there, first of all. Second of all, I only want a little bit of that garlic flavor in there. And it's a beautiful presentation. Just say it. All right, so I'm not going to put a lot of garlic in there because husband don't like a lot. So we got our tomato, we've got our herbs, we got parsley in there so far. I'm going to put a little bit of chopped chives. Even though we got that onion and chopped chives is going to be pretty in there. A little bit of celery seed. Little celery seed goes a long way. Always put it in your hand first. Go like that. Wake those herbs up. All right. And a little bit of paprika. Where is that? Smoked paprika is what I like. I'm going to put that all over everything. It's just roasted peppers, dehydrated. Makes your gravy a real beautiful, rich gravy. All right, so let's check that. I think now I can put you over here, bring it closer to the pot. At this point, I'm going to plug in I sprayed this with nonstick spray. I'm going to plug her in, and I've got it on high for right now. Okay, let me bring you closer. See how we're doing. Okay, so let's check our roast. That was beautiful. Got that lid. See how nice that is? Okay, let's stick that in the bottom of the pot. All right, now all this yumminess is going on. You're going to cook this down just a little. I'm just doing it for flavor. I got to bump back up my heat a little. This all adds flavor, and if you were here, oh my Lord, it smells scrumptious. Kind of cooking stuff down a little, give it a little more flavor. Let's taste test. Okay, because I know that meat's flavored good. Now I got to flavor this up just a little. Because it's kind of blasé. So, a little Lowry seasoned salt. Because that's what us northerner girls like to use. a little bit of the Canadian steak seasoning because we want it to marry all the way through. Add a little bit more parsley. Now, the reason I'm using dry is because it's going to cook all day. I'm not going to put fresh herbs in this and cook it all day. It kills your herb. So I do that, right? A little bit more garlic salt because we got that garlic in there. Ooh, there's a lot of garlic salt on that side. We'll just back off on that. A little bit more black pepper, I think. A little bit of the Himalayan salt. And yeah, pink salt. Ooh. All right. Now we got some flavors cooking in there. And that herbs and seasoning, that's going to help suck up some of that juice too. That's in your pan. Bring it a little bit closer. So maybe you can smell it because you can see it so good. Back it up. Right there. Don't that look good, guys? Yum. I'm just going to cook it for a second longer, a couple minutes longer. Okay. The smell is wonderful. Let's do a taste test. Yep. Now I nailed it. Back up on your pot. There you go. All right. So now I'm going to slide this over here. Pour that right in on top of that roast. Wipe my side of my pan off kind of good. I'm going to throw that back on there for a minute. Ooh, don't that look good? Now that's still on the fire right there. And I'm going to show you a trick. Get more flavor on your taters. Now do not cut these little potatoes. They'll cook. They'll be scrumptious. Okay? That's what we're going to do. Clean them up a little. Yum. Right? While that's heating, I'm going to open up I got 2 cans of these beef consommés left. So I'm just going to use them in there. And let it get everywhere. Oh, you know what? I might not need 2. I think I'm just going to stick with the 1 for right now. This is why I say, see how that liquid is? See where my roast is? Here's my roast. The liquid's coming up. That roast is going to let off some juices. So are those vegetables that we're going to throw in there. So, and I still got to add a little bit of water to that. You can add a can of water. There you go. That's it for that. See how easy this is? See, you can do it. I got confidence in you, kids. I really do. I'm going to kind of get the oils around that. Beautiful colors on those, ain't they? Now you can see if there's like a potato you might need to cut. Another reason of doing this. Did I need to cut that? No, it was just the coloration of it. But that's another good reason to do it this way. Just to check your product. Make sure that it's good. Let's season this up a little. Again with that pepper, Angie. A little bit of pepper. I'm going to throw a little olive oil in there. Keep that popping. A little bit of seasoning salt. Quick find it. I will use it, otherwise not. McCormick garlic pepper blend. There we go. All right. A little bit more of that parsley. Whoa! Whoa, Trigger, bro! Let me bring you back down so you can see the pot. Does that look pretty? It kind of helps the skins a little to toughen up, so they're not going to mush out on you. They're going to get cooked, but they're going to be little whole potatoes in your roast. And if you were here, I'm telling you, it smells wonderful. Do a little bit of garlic salt down there. Now see, we did all this in the one pan. Now you could have left everything in this one pan and put the potatoes on the top. You had it left like how I did before I took the roast out. Put the consomme in, just threw the potatoes on the top with some carrots and popped it in the oven and cooked it for a few hours until the roast fall apart. And that would have been probably about maybe 3 hours, 4 hours at 375. Or if you're going away for for 4 hours or so, cook it on low heat. I don't like leaving my oven that like that, but people do it all the time. Okay, that looks good to me. Let's throw that in, shut that heat off, bump you back up over here. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. All right. Really? There we go. I got it. All right. I couldn't get that to go in the bowl. All right. See everything? All right. All right. I gotta quit saying that. Sorry, I'm gonna block your view for a minute. Scrape that pan out really good. That's all flavors. spatula. There we go. See how nice that was to clean that out? All right. That is it. Looks good, don't it? All right. Grab a piece of paper towel. Wipe off the top really good because you don't want nothing in your seal way. Don't forget to turn it on. If you're going to be gone all day, put it on low. You want it in like 4 or 5 hours, put it on high. All right. I'll get my lid. And that'll be it. That's it. Ta-da. I might stir those taters down in there if I walk by or something, but that's it. Your dinner's done. When you come home from work, your house is gonna smell wonderful, and what a way to eat a nice meal after you get out of work, right? Sounds good to me. All right, I'm gonna put you back over here. I think that it's a pretty easy meal. I think people put too much into cooking, making, oh, it's too hard. Whatever you do in life is hard. That's what makes it life. All right, everyone. Hope you learned something today. I'm not going to bring back and show pictures. I mean, I might take a picture of it and put it on there, but you know what a roasted taters look like. Now, if you want, you can throw some carrots in there, those baby carrots. You can throw a couple of those in there for color. I'm not going to. I don't like them like that. So my husband just wanted potatoes. So I hope this helped you out. And as always, if you like this, hit like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell, because that bell will notify you that I put up another cooking lesson or a video for some kind. If there's anything you guys want to learn how to cook, ask me. Breads, cornbread, chili, anything, let me know. Helps me help you. Take care now. Big hugs, everyone. Take care. Love those children. They grow up fast. Bye now.